After mom and dad died, they left behind a pair of beast rings. One had a little black snake carved on it. The other had a little dirt dog. My sister was quick. She snatched the dirt dog ring first and left me the black snake ring. She said dogs are loyal and bring in money. So she went absolutely crazy feeding the little dirt dog, hoping he'd spit out gold coins so she could live like a rich princess. But my sister spent money like water. To get the dog to spit out more gold coins, she fed him like her life depended on it. Eventually the dog couldn't take it anymore and just stopped moving. Meanwhile, my black snake drained other people's luck to give back to me, but it felt wrong, so I barely used it. In the end, I climbed my way up through pure hard work and became a billionaire CEO. Then out of nowhere, my jealous sister pushed me off a ledge. If you hadn't stolen my black snake, I'd be the billionaire CEO right now. I open my eyes again and see my sister playing with the ring in her hand, looking all disgusted. I realize I've been reborn. I look down. Last time, me and my sister both did the blood ritual before. The carvings on the rings turned into real animals, but this time no blood yet. And the little black snake already crawled out on his own, flicking his tongue, circling around me. I lock eyes with that creepy stare of his, and instantly feel a chill run down my spine. My sister doesn't seem to care about the dog ring like last time. She's looking at it with his curled lip going, "Bro, neither of us has done the blood ritual yet. How is your snake already alive? I want to trade." At those words, the black snake's triangular eyes light right up. He even starts slithering toward my sister like he gets it. Last time these two didn't come out until after the blood ritual. Watching the black snake's weird little smirk, I get it. No matter what, this snake was reborn too. Before I can say anything, my sister tosses the dog ring on the floor, grabs the black snake and lets him wrap around her arm. She looks at me all smug and goes, "You're my bro, so giving stuff up for me is expected, right? This snake looks sleek and suits me perfectly. You can keep that mutt." Before I even respond, she's already in a rush to drip her blood on the beast ring. Then she stops and immediately starts screaming with excitement. My snake can literally steal other people's wealth and give it to me. If I target millionaires and billionaires, I can live like a rich queen for the rest of my life. My sister hugs the snake tight and eyes me with full suspicion. I slowly pick up the dog ring off the floor and laugh, saying, "Well then, I'll go ahead and wish you luck becoming a rich queen." I don't even bother engaging further. I just drip my blood on the dirt dog ring. The moment it hits, sure enough, just like last time, exactly what I expected. These two rings work completely differently. The dirt dog converts food into gold coins. The more he eats, the more he spits out, but if he overeats and can't process it fast enough, he'll literally explode and die. Watching the little dirt dog come back to life, all cute and fluffy, I give him a pat on the head. This time around, let's just live good together, alright? After splitting from my sister, I looked down at my own scrawny skin and bones arms, and honestly felt a little bad for the little guy. "Sorry about that, buddy. I'm literally starving to death. Could you spare a gold coin?" The dog barked twice. I reached into my bag and pulled out a moldy biscuit and held it up to his mouth. He didn't even flinch, just opened wide and swallowed it whole. And then, sure enough, he spit out one shiny gold coin. I grabbed the coin and ran straight to the pawn shop, walked out with tens of thousands of dollars cash. Holding that heavy stack of cash, I couldn't help but think back to last life. The black snake, stealing other people's luck for me. It felt shady, so I never played along. Plus, using the black snake wasn't free. It had to drain my own blood and energy. Last time, since I wouldn't let it steal, it couldn't feed off me either. So after being reborn, the snake broke free from the ring on its own, because only if my sister knew how powerful it was, would it not have to suffer staying with me? Last time, I never used the beast ring. Made it purely on my own hustle and became a billionaire CEO. But I worked myself to the bone, neglected everything, and ended up with a serious stomach condition, couldn't eat anything cold or spicy. This time, with the money from the dirt dog, I bought a pile of ice cream, and all the food I'd been craving last life. Ate until I was stuffed. Then I didn't bother following last life's grind path. I bought a plane ticket and traveled the world, actually enjoying life, making up for everything I missed. My memories from last life are still there, so even without the ring, I can bounce back just the same. And even though I never forced the dog to eat, that greedy little thing still spit out plenty of coins. Between those, I'd already built up a few million. Meanwhile, my sister was using the black snake to drain wealth left and right, and had already climbed to a senior position at an investment firm. Every stock she pointed at shot up like a rocket, and she was crowned the Warren Buffett of the investment world. I'd see her face in the news, and even with all that thick foundation on, you could still see the exhaustion underneath. Clearly, the black snake's side effects were starting to show. My sister didn't hide any of it. She shared stock tips constantly, claiming she was here to help everyone get rich together. But a bunch of financial experts online couldn't take it anymore and went after her, saying she was just getting lucky, leading people to invest recklessly. Eventually, she'd blow up and lose everything. My sister didn't care at all. She doubled down and started live streaming. "You think I'll go broke? You know how much I've made? You know how much the people following me have made? Once I'm filthy rich, let's see if you still dare run your mouth." The experts were fuming. Using my knowledge from last life and the seed money from the dirt dog, I slowly got into the stock market. But this time, my goals were different. I didn't want to be some billionaire CEO again. That life was exhausting and pointless. Besides, after I actually became a CEO last time, my supposedly dead parents showed up out of nowhere, and the internet went absolutely crazy over it. Rich and their parents came back. People online were losing it with envy, but no one knew that. The very first thing they did was try to take everything I owned and used the snake to drain my wealth and life force. If I hadn't been tough enough to hold on, those two loving parents would have picked me clean down to the bone. The moment I entered the market, my sister zeroed in on me. She was off traveling the world every day, not even checking the market, just pointing at random stocks and watching them become massive winners. She saw me spread $1 million across several stocks and immediately called to mock me. "Oh, so you're trying to ride my coattails now? Look at you, dirt dog not pulling his weight? Just ditch him already. Come watch my live stream and follow my lead." I couldn't be bothered. Laughed it off, said something nice, and hung up. Under my management, my assets had already hit the tens of millions. And honestly, my instincts and skills this time around were way sharper than last life. Once I had enough, the dirt dog's meals. Got a serious upgrade. We're talking top tier stuff. Abalone, seafood, all on the table. And I even told him he didn't have to spit out gold coins anymore. I rubbed his little head and said, "We got enough. Stop spitting out coins. Eat whatever you want. Bro's got plenty." That said, I do have to admit, my sister wasn't totally wrong about one thing. Dirt dogs really are loyal. Even when I told him to stop, he'd still secretly stuff the safe full of gold coins. Day after day, my sister's fame kept growing. People were treating her like some kind of god. Riding that wave, she started her own company. And overnight, she was a legit billionaire CEO. I was home watching the market when my sister suddenly showed up, covered head to toe in flashy jewelry, practically blinding me. She smacked the back of my head and said all smug, "Bro, guess who called me?" I ignored her. Just kept holding my dog, staring at the screen. She didn't care. Just kept talking on her own. Mom and Dad. At those two words, my whole body went ice cold. I almost dropped the dog. I forced myself to stay calm. "What are you talking about? Mom and Dad are gone." My sister rolled her eyes. "People come back from the dead all the time now. Why can't Mom and Dad?" I pretended. To think for a second, then gasped dramatically. "Wait, what if it's actually them? Where are they?" "Take me with you!" She shoved me away and grabbed a tissue to wipe her hands. "Why would you go?" "Mom and Dad said they only want me. I'm clearly the better one. They said we're from an entertainment dynasty. Only someone as successful as me belongs in the family. You don't deserve to be part of it." I immediately put on a totally crushed expression, covered my face, shoulders shaking, letting out these pained sobs. My sister stood right there laughing at me. Not my fault. That's what you get for being a deadbeat. I didn't say a word. Just kept crying until she left. Then I immediately lifted my head. Not a single tear. Eyes stone cold. Because last time, when those two so-called parents tracked me down, they didn't just want my money. They used the snake to drain my wealth and life force. If I refused, they'd throw me into a pit of 10,000 snakes and let them bite me alive. That bone-deep pain. I still shudder just thinking about it. Entertainment dynasty. Total lies, all of it. They left those rings in the house on purpose. Didn't matter which one of us got rich. They'd show up and take everything. Like parasites. Thinking about how my sister would face the same thing this time, I felt zero sympathy. Because last life, after she pushed me off that ledge, she never showed a single ounce of regret. Just as I was sitting there with my dog thinking things through, the little dirt dog in my arms suddenly started barking like crazy. And then I heard it, that faint hissing sound.